You want to know how we run Zoom events successfully? I mean, would you like to actually share your message and grow a heart-centered business with the power and popularity of Zoom? Over the last few years, we've actually run more than 125 Zoom events ranging from 1 hour to 1 day to 6-day events. And before that, we've run in-person events for well over a decade. Now, one of the most surprising things that I've discovered, are you ready for this? Is that Zoom events are more successful than in-person events. Now, that's something I would never have believed if you told me before I actually experienced it for myself. And I finally worked it out. It's because you're actually more connected to people in a Zoom event compared to an in-person event. I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? But a lot of people think that Zoom events are less personal. But there's actually never been a greater human connection than via Zoom. And that's because everyone that attends a Zoom event, and I want you to listen carefully to this, has a front row seat. Think about that for a second. Everyone at a Zoom event is a VIP. But the problem is most people, they get it wrong when they're doing their Zoom events because they don't realize the critically important distinction that must be made in their delivery style. And that is that a Zoom event is far less like a presentation to many people and a lot more like a conversation to one person. Because when you think about it, you are now more like a friend, right? Having a conversation, speaking to someone on something like FaceTime or on a video call. I don't know if you used to use Skype, right? It's much more like that. It's a conversation. And therefore, the way you communicate, it's got to change. So you've got to adjust your speaking style because in order for you to actually have successful Zoom events, the best way to do it is to stop thinking in terms of a presentation and start thinking in terms of a conversation. I mean, you can still call your Zoom event a presentation, of course, but just think of it now that it's going to be a far more relaxed conversational style of delivery. And if you get this right, and then you learn the steps required to run successful Zoom events, you'll actually be able to harness the power of Zoom and reach people on a worldwide scale. And by doing that, you'll actually end up being able to reach these people by utilizing a lot less of an investment of your precious time and your hard-earned money compared to what's involved with those in-person events. Here's the thing, to be successful doing what you love, you need 3 important assets. Number 1 is the right package. Your package is what you actually offer people that helps them get results in their life. Now, to do that successfully, you first need to identify who your ideal client is. So, for example, you want to think about things like what are their current problems, right? What are their dreams? What are their goals? And once you know this, then you need to actually show them a path. Now, the path is a clear 3 to 5 steps that starts at their current problem and finishes at their future goal. This is critically important because people don't pay for your services, and I want you to write this down, they pay for the path. And once you've actually created a path, you can use that path to then create the right packages for your ideal client. Now, the package itself actually helps your ideal client implement the path, implement the exact steps that give them the results that they desire most in their life. This package includes selecting things like the right price, the right name, the inclusions, and then the list goes on. So number 1, the right package. All right, number 2, you must have the right conversation. You've got to be successful at delivering a conversation because if you're unable to do that, you're not going to be able to take that next step. So think about this for a second. If you want people to be interested in your services, you've got to learn how to capture people's attention. And more importantly, you've got to learn how to hold it. I don't know if you realize this, but on social media, you ready? Drum roll, please. The average person spends a whopping 1.4 seconds on each post. So learning how to capture attention and then hold it is the first essential step. However, there's absolutely no point doing this if nobody takes action. So you actually need to learn exactly how to inspire people to buy. Otherwise, the entire process of grabbing attention is an utter waste of time. And thirdly, you have to have the right presentation. You know, a lot of people want to grow and scale their business. And in order to do that, like if you want to go out there and really share your message with the world, you need to have a winning presentation. What this actually allows you to do fundamentally is it allows you to stop spending your time doing one-on-one sessions and then scale your business with one-to-many workshops or one-to-many group coaching, online courses, retreats, and the list goes on. So you can use the same presentation to attract new clients. Once it's written, right? Once you've got a winning presentation, you can use that same presentation to attract clients from all over the world 24/7 using automation. The good news is you only need to have one package. You only need to have one type of conversation and you only need one presentation. But you probably guessed it. All 3 need to be done in the right way. Now, I know you probably have many more questions right about now. So if you'd like to see a complete step-by-step breakdown of exactly how this 3-step process will help you do what you love, complete with live demonstrations, then you're invited to attend the upcoming free online course called Prosper from Your Passion, Sharing Your Knowledge Online. Now, my promise to you is this. This course will have no fluff. It'll have no boring filler content. I hate that stuff just as much as you. It's just going to be jam-packed with practical steps to create a heart-centered business doing what you love. In fact, at the program, you're going to learn exactly how to discover your true passion, but hear me out, even if you think you have no passion whatsoever, or even worse, right? You got too many passions and you've been struggling most of your life to pick one, right? You're also going to learn the 5 steps to package your passion into an offer that people are inspired to buy. You'll also learn the Presenters Pro formula. So this is a formula that you can use that will enable you to move people with your message. And you're going to learn how to replace self-doubt with self-confidence. And of course, there is much, much more we're going to be covering in the program. So just click the link, right? Click the link in this video to learn more or reserve your free spot. And in case we have not met yet, my name's Ben Harvey. I'm the co-founder of Authentic Education. And since 2009, I've dedicated my life to helping people across the globe to live abundantly on purpose. So you can be confident that I can actually help you because I have trained thousands of people from over 21 countries around the world. I've also been fortunate enough to work with the likes of Dr. John Demartini and John Assaraf from the hit movie The Secret. And this message I'm sharing with you has been featured in numerous media publications. In fact, the Huffington Post called us Australia's leading training organisation, helping people to do what they love. And I can help you do what you love too. So to learn more or reserve your free spot to prosper from your passion, sharing your knowledge online, just click the link near this video. And in case you're wondering, why is it free? Well, to be completely transparent, we use a marketing method called freemium. So just like Zoom or Gmail or Spotify are free, we deliver great value for free, and a small percentage of people who want more will decide to buy the premium version of our courses. So it ends up being a win-win for everyone. So if you want to explore what's possible for you, if you want to have more freedom, more fulfillment, and dare I say it, more financial abundance in your life, you can learn more by clicking the link near this video, and I'll see you there.